have to understand why. It's not just because it's like a drug, it's treating them. But again, 60% of your brain, the weight of your brain is DHA, is omega-3s. So it doesn't take, you don't have to be a scientist to understand, wow, if it makes up the majority of the structure, it's got to have a big impact on function. And then if we look at our eyes, if it makes up an even higher concentration of the structure of the retina of our eye, it's again got to have a huge impact on function. So it's something that it isn't a big scientific leap, but it's now well accepted that not only benefits for the cardiovascular system, but benefits for the nervous system, for the brain, for the health of our eyes, the beauty of our skin, hair, and nails. So there's really no system that escapes the benefits of omega-3s.
There we go. All right, as we said, if you'd like to see other people's experiences, be sure to head over to hsn.com, check it out, and take advantage of the special pricing we have for this visit. We're continuing along. We touched on the health benefits when you're taking omega-3 for your eyes. Well, this is the ultimate eye support we're going to share with you next. This is one of the most exciting products because when you read the reviews and you see what people share about the difference this makes, you literally see the difference, pun intended, when you take the Ultimate Eye. I'll show you what the choices are. This is very special savings for this visit. So it's an extra special savings pricing, including a 30, 60, a 180, or the largest 360. And you can see you're saving 40, 20, 10, or $6 off. $119 is going to get you almost a year's supply if you take one a day. And best part about this, of course, is it will have these home, free shipping and handling, your first flex payment. And I think the largest one is what, $39.97. And we deliver it home to you. And then you have until the end of January to make sure it's working for you. And this one is that you really notice the difference when you take this product, right, Andrew?
It truly is a see the difference product. Yeah. And I wish we had more time when we do these little variety shows, there isn't enough time to really go through all the charts. But if you read the reviews on this product, you're going to see reviews about clarity of vision, you're going to see reviews about night vision. But the ingredients in this product, again, what I like to differentiate it from drugs and medicines, which it's not what I discuss. So those are things that might work on systems or might affect systems in your body. When you're looking at this product, you're looking at ingredients that are the systems in your body. They make up the systems in your body. So when you're looking at lutein and zeaxanthin, and we might have heard something called optical pigment. Maybe even at your ophthalmologist, your eye doctor's office, you saw a scan of the retina of your eye. And you noticed in that scan, there was sort of a bright yellow, a brighter spot in the middle. That brighter spot is called the macula lutea, which means yellow spot. And the reason why that part of your retina is a yellow spot is because it is comprised of lutein and zeaxanthin. And lutein and zeaxanthin is not just absolutely essential for the functioning of the retina of your eye as optical pigments, but it's also absolutely essential for the lifetime protection of your eye. In fact, those of us who over the course of our lifetime eat diets that are richer in lutein and zeaxanthin, guess what? Healthier vision, healthier eyes. So it underscores, Muriel made a really yummy her kale salad the other day, things like kale, spinach, even peas, even corn, whole corn, not corn byproducts. But these are great sources of lutein and zeaxanthin. And of course, the lutein and zeaxanthin in my product is entirely natural, focusing on the natural isomers that deliver their benefit. So you know when you're getting my lutein and zeaxanthin, it's not some synthetic molecule that's not going to deliver the benefits. Again, as I say, I love to say that I follow Mother Nature's lead, I follow Mother Nature's blueprint, and then I do my best to get out of the way, to make sure that you get all of the benefits that these incredible ingredients can offer. And again, when we talk about night vision, bilberry, the anthocyanins in bilberry. We also have black elder in here, but the anthocyanins in bilberry for generations have been known to be beneficial for night vision, for the regeneration of the visual purple portion of our retina. So, and one of the most common reviews, frequent reviews you see on this product is improvements in night vision, the ability to drive at night when previously that had become difficult. So it's all about giving your eyes the long-term protection they really deserve, and we really want to provide provide, but also giving us the short-term satisfaction, the short-term gratification by seeing benefits to our vision today at the same time.
Absolutely. And if you call or log on to hsn.com and do your first flex payment, you can be one of the thousands of people that have taken the opportunity to share reviews. There's over 1,600 perfect 5-star reviews on this product right now. You can go check it out on hsn.com. People talk about things like their night vision improving. People talk about things when they go to their eye doctor can't believe how much the health of their eyes have improved. And I think, you know, if you have good eyesight, if you're blessed with good eyesight, I think that's something we don't want to take for granted. And I think as we get older, and especially I think now, Andrew, because we live in a world, I don't know that our eyes were really designed by our, you know, by God, by our great creator, to handle looking at screens that are shooting blue light at us all the time, staring at phones and looking at tablets and watching televisions. You know, our poor eyes go through a bombardment of strain because of the world we live in today.
Whatever your perspective on how our body arrived, this magnificent creation arrived, whatever your perspective, it wasn't designed to embrace, absorb, contend, combat with all that we throw at it. Whether it's the blue light from the screens that we live with, that we look at more than we look at anyone else or anything else, the blue lights in our home, the fact that we have to contend with all of these things, it really is more than we should reasonably expect. And that's why we talked about before omega-3s. It's the critical fatty acid structure of the retina of our eye. And then we talk about lutein and zeaxanthin. And interestingly enough, again, I talk about not having to warn you about side effects and only getting to tell you about the wonderful side benefits. As important as lutein and zeaxanthin are to protect our eyes from high energy blue light and things like that, lutein and zeaxanthin has also been shown in numerous clinical studies now. The concentration of lutein and zeaxanthin in our brain is associated with better aging in terms of our brain and our faculties of our brain. So when you're being kind to your eye with this product, you're also doing wonderful things for your brain. So with virtually every one of my products, the target benefit you seek is not the only benefit you're going to receive. And this product is no exception. And the world we live in, it really demands that we pay attention to the requirements of our eye in terms of lutein and zeaxanthin. And if you're not getting this product, then hopefully you're just someone who eats an abundance of spinach and kale and mustard greens and collard greens and all of those dark green leafy vegetables, and you're all good. You don't have to worry about this product then.
Yeah, I can't wait for you all to try it. You deal with dry eyes. I used to always have dry eyes. That was a real issue for me. I used to put eye drops in my eyes throughout my shows out here on TV, and I don't deal with that anymore. I mean, it's something that just kind of went away. It's interesting how you just kind of forget, and then maybe if you run out of a product, sometimes we appreciate our products most, Andrew, when we run out, and then we realize, uh-oh, wait a minute, that was really making a huge difference. So you choose the size, whether you want the 30, the 60, the 180, or the 360. We do have extra special savings for you this visit, so by all means, take advantage of it. But I will say we are in the middle. I can't believe we're already into the second hour. My gosh, time is flying this afternoon. We're so glad that you found us. Settle in and relax. This is a beautiful anniversary visit with Andrew Lessman, and we are going to help you look and feel more beautiful because we are about to share with you our #1 top selling beauty product of all time on HSN. You think of all the great brands we sell, you think of all the amazing beauty products that we sell on HSN, this outperforms everything. Why? Because first of all, it's like a tiny drop in the bucket of what we're really spending on beauty products, hair products, skin products, nail products. Think about how much money you spend on all of that stuff. Well, this is the Healthy Hair, Skin, and Nails. It is the most remarkable product to get you better hair, better skin, better nails in the easiest, most economical way possible. There are literally thousands of perfect reviews on this product on hsn.com. I'll show you because we have some special pricing for all of you today. If you're not taking this yet, I really hope you'll try it. Men love this as much as women do. My husband takes it every day. I know Andrew takes it every day. I adore this product. You will too. 60, 120, 240, or the largest 360. Check it out. One beauty cream is going to cost more than $59. One beauty serum is going to cost more than $59. What's that going to last? A month maybe? Right? A month, maybe 2 months. You get 360 capsules for $59.90. So not only is it the most remarkable beauty product on the market, but it is really the most affordable. And the key to this in a nutshell is all the product we're using, all the money we're spending, if you don't have better hair to begin with, or better skin or better nails to start with, you're never going to get the results that you're looking for. This gives our body the ingredients, Andrew, right, to manufacture more beautiful hair, better skin, and better nails. That's the great news about this product. I think why we all love it so much.
I always talk about our body being a factory, and I talk about digestion being this really kind of nasty industrial process. But then we're also engaging in another industrial process. We're manufacturing hair, we're manufacturing skin, and we're manufacturing nails. You can't do that efficiently or effectively without the proper tools. Unfortunately, biotin is not something that is found in any kind of abundance in even the healthiest diet. Typical diet will deliver about 50 to 100 micrograms of biotin a day. It's not enough for beautiful hair, skin, and nails. My product delivers 5,000 micrograms of biotin a day. You don't need to take more than that ever. This product, you could take 1 or 2 capsules daily. I think now the majority of people who use it, originally it was 2 capsules a day. The majority of people who use it take 1 capsule per day. What I always say, start for the first 30 to 60 days with 2 capsules, and then go to 1 capsule afterwards, and you probably won't notice any difference at all, so you get to save. But you can't have the hair, skin, and nails on the outside of your body unless you give the attention on the inside of your body. And not a little attention. All of the determining characteristics of your hair, skin, and nails start on the inside. Whatever we see on the outside, the hair we see on the outside of our body, it's dead. The nails we see on the outside of our body, they're dead. When you clip them, when you cut your hair, there's not an anesthesiologist there to contend with that process. Those tissues are dead tissues. When you exfoliate the skin on the outside of your body, it's dead. So if you want those tissues to appear the very best they can, you have to focus on manufacturing them. Then everything we do afterwards, we're basically, when we use makeup, when we use moisturizers, when we do things on the outside of the body, we're kind of functioning like an undertaker. We're making sure the corpse looks as pretty as possible. And I'm sorry for being morbid, but that's basically what we're doing. And hopefully just underscores that what we're going to be dealing with on the outside of our body is how we manufacture those tissues on the inside of our body, where they're living tissues, where they're being made by living cells. Afterwards, it's all done. All we could do is deal with whatever we've manufactured and created. And this product is all about making sure you have the tools to allow your genetics to deliver the best possible tissues, whether it be hair, skin, or nails possible. And if you looked at my reviews, the thousands of reviews, they all talk about each of those tissues individually or collectively. You don't need a product for each of them. Each of those tissues are part of the integumentary system. Their requirements are identical, so the benefits you will see can come from one single affordable product.
Isn't that amazing? It's true. I cut mine back. I only take 1 a day now because if I want to grow my hair out faster, my hair is a little shorter. If I want it to get longer faster, I pump it up to 2 a day. If I want to grow my nails faster, I pump it up to 2 a day. Otherwise, I just I just do 1 a day. I can't wait for you girls to try it. If you are trying to grow your hair out, grow your nails out, a lot of us, I haven't been to a nail salon in 9 months. 9 months. I've not been back to the nail salon yet. I have been to a hair salon. I don't know why I'm hesitating to go back to my nail salon at this point. But my point is, so I'm doing it at home, I need healthier nails than ever before. And that's the best part, is that you will notice the difference in the way the strength of your nails. Your nails are gonna grow faster if you're trying to grow them out, grow longer. Same with your hair, same with your skin. It's not just the skin on your face, it's the skin all over your body. So that's the beauty of this in that 1 capsule. And the key note about this, you guys, for $59, if you take 1 a day like I do and like a lot of us do, $59, that's for a whole year of better hair, skin, and nails. And again, the beauty industry is a multi-trillion-dollar industry. The money we all spend, I mean, add it up, right? The money we all spend going to the hair salon, doing our nails, right? All our beauty products, and none of us are gonna give those beauty products up. Guess what? Everything we spend our money on works better when you have a better canvas to work with. When you have better hair, skin, and nails to work with, your hair is going to look better, your skin's going to look more beautiful, your nails are gonna be long and strong, and that's, I think, the bottom line. You really will see a difference, and if you order it now, you have till the end of January to start seeing that difference for yourself. And to Andrew's point, there are thousands, I think close to 5,000 perfect reviews on this product, and that's a beauty product. So we're all different. You know, like sometimes I might like a beauty cream that isn't gonna work for you and vice versa. Not this. This is non-discriminatory, right, Andrew? It doesn't matter our age, our ethnicity.
Right.
This is a product that's going to work for all of us.
No, we all share essentially the same genetics with just minor differences. So this is going to work the same no matter what your ethnicity, no matter what your gender, no matter what your age. And when you look at a product like this, that over 80% of the reviews are perfect 5-star reviews. And this is a product that we should all be a tough audience on a product like this. And it's a product that delivers because it affects the basic biochemistry, the way our body goes about manufacturing these tissues. It's actually quite straightforward. It's not all about biotin. It's not fair to put the entire burden on biotin. So many products, when you look at searches online and internet, people are just getting biotin, biotin, biotin. But biotin, just like B12 or CoQ10 in terms of energy, they can't do it on their own. And the same exact thing happens with biotin. Biotin requires other B complex and other nutrients to deliver its job, which is why this product is so uniquely well reviewed, like my CoQ10, because we don't leave biotin kind of on its own in the wilderness to deal with everything. Yes, it is the most important and the most effective limiting factor, but it still requires the support of those other ingredients. And again, in a typical biotin tablet, it's 99% additives. That biotin gets lost. Who knows if it's bioavailable at all? So ours is an ultrafine powder. It's always going to deliver its benefits. So you know that we breathe life into biotin because, again, you could read the reviews. This is not just a biotin product. It's far more than that.
Exactly. Okay, we're going to continue sort of in the vein of talking about beauty. We want to talk about phytoceramides. Phytoceramides is another one of those remarkable natural ingredients that helps, in a nutshell, it's an internal moisturizer for your skin. And it helps your skin retain moisture. There is not a beauty cream in the world that can do what this can do for if you want your skin to look smoother, if you want your skin to look younger, more beautiful, this is a product for you to try. We're doing it in a 30, a 60, a 120, or a 240 size. And you can see we have nice savings today, extra special savings on this. From $199, we're down to $139, $79, $49, or $29. But in a nutshell, that's the beauty of this. This gives you smoother, more radiant, moisturized skin, and it works from the inside out. Right, Andrew?
Right, and this is a product that I have a vitamin shelf at the house. I should take a picture of it that has dozens and dozens of bottles on it. And this is a product that I typically take every day. But I have overlooked this product for the last few weeks, not anymore. And part of the reason I realized that I had overlooked this product was because in Aspen, in Colorado here, it suddenly has gotten quite cold. And as you can see, if you could see the snow outside, so when the air outside is 10 degrees and you heat that air inside, the relative humidity is zero. It just, and especially when you're at 8,000 feet of altitude, which I'm here, my house is at 8,200 feet of altitude, it just robs moisture from your skin. So I noticed that the skin on my hands, I noticed the skin on my face, which is not something I normally notice, was dry. And then I put 2 and 2 together and I wasn't taking phytoceramides. All of us, as we go through winter, as we heat the air wherever we might live, it reduces the relative humidity of that air so that it literally just sucks moisture out of our body, whether it's our respiratory pathways, whether it's our sinuses, whether it's our skin. So this time last year, I started talking about phytoceramides, and so many folks experienced the same benefits I did, that through winter, the normal dry skin we all experience through winter, whether it's trouble spots on our elbows or wherever it might be on our feet, on our hands, that those experiences go away. And this is, as you said, Colleen, this is a moisturizer unlike any other moisturizer. External moisturizers don't really moisturize the skin. They give the perception of moisture on the skin. Phytoceramides go inside the skin when you're ingesting them, and they deliver a greater capacity to your skin to retain the moisture it possesses. The first step to moisturizing is make sure we hydrate adequately, drink water, drink tea, whatever it might be, and then we want to hold on to that moisture. And phytoceramides are the key molecule, originally designed as a life-sustaining molecule because they sustain moisture, they sustain our life. But now we think of them in terms of beauty because sustaining moisture in our skin gives us more plump skin, less wrinkled skin. So an opportunity to make a difference that you can see.
Absolutely, and it's not just on your face, it's all over your body. And that's the beauty of it. So if you do have dry skin, if you're experiencing dry skin, and especially to Andrew's point, this time of year when it gets chillier outside, the heat indoors robs our skin of the moisture because it's such dry air that we're breathing and we're living in. So this is the chance for you to do something wonderful for yourself. It goes beyond the beauty benefits, but you will see and experience and recognize those beauty benefits. You just pick the size you want. You can do a 30, a 60, a 120, or a 240 size, and we have that special extra savings for you with the FlexPay and free shipping and handling available. Easy to swallow. They're really pretty, by the way. The phytoceramides are they're kind of like amber, the color of these capsules. Aren't they pretty?
And phytoceramides, they're essential a fatty molecule. If we look at our skin, if we look at the stratum corneum of our skin, the stratum corneum of our skin relies on a number of molecules to hold on to moisture. And fatty molecules, well, as we know, water and oil, fats don't mix. So that differential characteristic, that's what allows these fatty molecules to hold on to moisture. Phytoceramides is the most important. Cholesterol also plays that role in our skin, as do omega-3 fatty acids. So again, if you want to have an opportunity to retain moisture in our skin, it all starts on the inside. And if we're applying things on the outside, yes, it might give that smooth, shiny appearance, but it's not affecting the moisture content of our skin.
Here we go. Okay, we're going to wrap this up. I promised you a variety hour with 7 or 8 products, and that's what's happening. By the way, if you have not seen the Today Special yet, if you're just stopping by, please stay tuned. We have 2 amazing Today Specials to talk about with all of you. Best value ever on 2 great products. We'll focus on liver and brain health, and we'll talk about the support of your immune system with our friendly flora. So stick around, we'll talk about the Today Specials coming up. But right now we're going to talk about CholestiCare. This is one of the most exciting products because all you have to do to see if it's working, go have your cholesterol checked, and then start taking this and have it checked again. And I think you will be blown away that there is a natural product, not a drug, not a medicine, a natural product that is going to help to lower your total and LDL cholesterol. So let's show you what the choices are. We can do a 60, 180, 360, or 720. You take 2 with each meal. So it's really easy. You just take them with your meal, or just 1 with each meal. Okay, just one with
each meal. 2 a day, 1 with each meal.
Oh, perfect.
You could take one with each of your 2 largest meals.
Okay.
Or you could take 1 with each meal.
Okay.
If you're having big holiday meals, you could take 2 with a meal.
Gotcha.
But it's highly effective. It can reduce absorption of cholesterol and bile salts by up to 40% from your diet. So it can have an enormous impact on cholesterol levels. So it works perfectly with cholesterol lowering drugs. It will only help to enhance the benefits from those drugs. It doesn't conflict with them at all. So it's something that comes without side effects or risks or problems whatsoever. So whether you're taking 1 capsule with lunch and 1 capsule with dinner, it's an opportunity to see a 10 to 20% reduction in total and LDL, your bad cholesterol level. Also, increase your fiber intake when you're using this. You can see even greater benefits, the kind of benefits you'd only expect from very powerful cholesterol-lowering drugs with all their assorted side effects. So many folks have used this as an opportunity to reduce the cholesterol drug that they might be taking, reduce the levels they're taking, or to eliminate them entirely. But of course, if you're doing that, you do that working closely with your physician. But regardless, this will enhance the benefits you're getting from your cholesterol-lowering drug, because this works by a different mechanism. It works in your digestive system by reducing the absorption of cholesterol or the reabsorption of bile salts, both of which will then lower your total and LDL cholesterol levels and help to lower your risk of heart disease as well, which is of course what we're all seeking. So it's an amazing product. It comes with clinical science. The reason that graphic can be on the screen is because of the abundance of clinical and medical studies that have proven that this ingredient works. It works effectively, and it does so completely 100% safely.
Yeah.
Again, no warnings about safety that have to come with this.
Exactly, and especially this time of year. I think we come into a time of year when we're eating more fatty foods, and we really want to focus on doing what we can to keep our cholesterol in check. If anybody in your family has high cholesterol and needs to get it in check, this is the greatest gift you can give them. Even if they are taking cholesterol-lowering drugs, this works with that because, again, it's natural. Of course, you can always show this to your doctor. Bottom line is, we think you're going to be very impressed when you start seeing those results. 60, 180, 360, 720. As soon as we're done talking about CholestiCare, we're going to talk about a chocolate that is going to help to lower your total and LDL cholesterol as well, right?
And we could jump to Choco Nuvo, because what Choco Nuvo is, you could use Choco Nuvo with Cholesterol.
Yeah.
Each square of Choco Nuvo is the equivalent of a capsule of Cholesterol. So you can use Choco Nuvo in concert with Cholesterol. And Choco Nuvo is, there's no dark chocolate in the world like our Choco Nuvo. It is the creamiest dark chocolate you'll find. You could have a 66 or a 74 or 91% potency. 74% is by far the most popular. We also have a 74% with cafe, which has a wonderful crunchy coffee bean little flavor going on as well. So any of these also have that same incredible benefit to lower total and LDL cholesterol. Again, the likes of which you'd only expect to find with cholesterol-lowering drugs, but there is a natural tool that you could take with your cholesterol-lowering medication, and you could take these with the confidence that it's not going to have any side effects or risks, and work closely with your doctor to integrate these into your cholesterol-lowering regime. But on its own, even if you just want to enjoy the best dark chocolate in the world, this is it. Even if you have not a care in the world about heart health, not a care in the world about cholesterol, this will still be the best dark chocolate you could share with your friends, with your family over the holidays. There's nothing that comes close to the texture and creaminess and flavor of our dark chocolate.
Oh, it's a perfect time to stock up on this. If you do not have this on hand, oh, it's a lifesaver, because it's so delicious. It's good for us. It's low in calories, it's low in sugar, it's low in fat. It's just all the good stuff, and you get the yummiest, most delicious chocolate. Over here, you'll see we can do 10, 30, 60, 120, or 180 pieces of the yummiest, healthiest chocolate in the world. So you pick whether you want the 66, 74, or 91. If you love dark chocolate, go with the 91. The 74 is also a dark chocolate, but it's so creamy, milk chocolatey. And then, of course, if you're a milk chocolate gal or guy, you're gonna love that 66. All right, so we're gonna stay with healthy things to eat throughout the holidays, and we're gonna talk about Andrew's yummy and delicious oatmeal. This is one, Andrew, I've tried your, in one of your cookbooks, Muriel's cookbooks, you had a recipe that included oatmeal in a, what am I trying to think of here? You know, what's a big lump of hamburger? What am I trying to think of?
A
meatloaf.
Meatloaf. Meatloaf.
Yeah, what's a big lump of meat?
You're like me. Like this morning, I was saying to Muriel, I couldn't think of a word. I had the word in French. I couldn't think of the word in English. So
I didn't
she says
have it in
back to
any
me
language.
Muriel and I are often doing that with English and French. We speak one language and we forget the words in the other.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, the oatmeal is so yummy because you can use it in lots of good recipes, not to mention the fact that it's such delicious oatmeal.
Well, just the quick thing on our oatmeal. Oatmeal is the best food to lower total and LDL cholesterol. But when we enhance it with our plant sterols, it's 10 times more effective at lowering your total and LDL cholesterol. So if you're someone who loves oat bran and oatmeal, which I'm one of those people, and you want your oat bran and oatmeal to be like supercharged, turbocharged when it comes to cholesterol reduction, LDL cholesterol reduction, then our ultimate oatmeal and ultimate oat bran, that's why we call it that, because it can't even compare to ordinary oatmeal, ordinary oat bran. Of course, it's organic. It's also gluten-free.
I know. I've never tried the oat bran, but it's probably delicious.
That's my preference. I prefer the oat bran.
Oh.
It has even more protein and even more fiber than oatmeal. So I love the texture as well. I love them both, but I prefer the oat bran.
Alrighty, well, girls and guys, if you'd like to stock up, great time to do it. A nice hot bowl of oatmeal on a chilly winter morning, and this is so healthy and so good for you. You will love it. So either one, oat bran, oatmeal, both still available. Of course, you can always check out Andrew's entire assortment on hsn.com. But we have two today's specials we want to tell you about, so let's jump in. First of all, we're going to talk about PC, liver and brain, and liver antioxidants. Perfect time of year to focus on the health of our liver. And I think along with that, you get to also do something amazing for your brain every single day. So let's talk about that, because our liver, as we know, goes through, it is the hardest working organ in our body. I mean, it never gets a rest. It's always hard at work. And especially this time of year, if you're gonna be eating more fatty foods, if you're gonna be drinking alcohol, if you take any type of medication, chemicals, think of it processes cholesterol for us, proteins, if you're eating any red meat. I mean, our poor liver, come on, it does not get a break. This product is so amazing because it supports and protects your liver, right? And where there's two products to talk about, I'll show you what the choices are, because one is PC Liver and Brain, one is the liver antioxidants. So let's give you a peek at that so you can see. So the PC Liver and Brain is what I will show you first here. We have a 120, a 180, a 360, or a 720 size. For $74.90, note, normally it's $149. So it's a huge, huge savings. Best value we've ever had on the phosphatidylcholine. And again, you'll learn more about that. Andrew will get into it further in detail in just a second. Here's the second choice for the better health of your liver. It's called Liver Antioxidant Extracts. This, again, is going to support and protect your liver with all of the essential nutrients that you need. 60, 90, 180, 360. And here you can see this pricing is available. Big savings. You're saving more than you're spending. Most of us are ordering this. We're ordering the bundle. And I'm going to show you the big bundle, if I can find that one first, because this has been by far the most popular choice today. I'll find out what's left in this big bundle before we go into a back order. So there's about 4,000 people that can own the big bundle. That's not a lot. We've sold thousands of these today. I mean, look at that, 42,000, hello, 878 have been spoken for today. We're down to 4,000 left in this biggest bundle. And if you will notice, just the PC Liver and Brain, $149. The liver antioxidants, $159.90. So at $309, which would normally be the pricing, check out why everybody's diving in here today. For $124.90, I mean, you can't even buy one of the two products for that low price, which is pretty exciting stuff. So there's lots to talk about here, but I think the best part is I think we all understand, and especially as we get older, Andrew, we need to do what we can to help support the health of our liver. And the fact that when you take the PC Liver and Brain, you're also doing something amazing for your brain. I think that this is, to me, is a no-brainer. These are products that I personally would not be without.
Well, when we talk about our liver, our liver, the real working surface of our liver is the membrane surface area. And phosphatidylcholine represents about 2/3 of that membrane surface area. And if you think about your liver, the liver is about the size, say, of a football. But the liver, at any one moment in time, inside possesses about 1/8 of our entire blood supply. And it's not a repository of our blood. It's not holding the blood there. What it's doing is actually filtering the blood. It's looking for molecules that require either excretion, removal, or being metabolized. It's responsible for cholesterol metabolism, protein metabolism, carbohydrate metabolism, fat metabolism, hormone metabolism. It's also breaking down all the medications we might take, all the alcohol we might consume. So it is a grotesque understatement to say that the liver is the hardest working organ in the body. It's so much more than that. I mean, we summarize what our heart does pretty quickly in terms of moving blood, pumping blood to our lungs, getting blood throughout our body. It's pretty straightforward to discuss what our lungs do or what our brain does. To really do justice to what our liver does and never stops doing, you could spend hours and hours and hours. It is by far and away the most complex in terms of the work it does, and it determines the quality of the environment for every other organ in our body. So when we're thinking about the environment that our brain, our heart, our lungs, our pancreas, other digestive organs, because remember, digestion is this incredibly toxic industrial process. We secrete hydrochloric acid. When we used hydrochloric acid in school, in a laboratory, we had gloves on, we had a mask on. Hydrochloric acid is incredibly toxic and acidic. It reacts with everything. We secrete it every time we eat. It generates all sorts of interesting chemical byproducts that are not wonderful. They're toxic byproducts. Our liver inherits the work of cleaning all that up and tidying up our digestive system. So there is no way to underestimate how hard our liver works. And if someone told me that one molecule was 2/3 of our liver's membrane surface area, and that one molecule is essential to the regeneration of our liver. And remember, our liver is the only organ that actually can regenerate itself.
Wow.
So I would think, no matter what price that molecule was, I got to get it. And to think that today, if all you focus on is the PC, the phosphatidylcholine, it's about $0.10 a capsule. That's just remarkably affordable for something so important. And then remember, our brain is a fatty structure. Remember, our brain is about 60% fat. And the most important phospholipid in our brain, phosphatidylcholine. So again, whether you want to focus on your brain or your liver, and it's not just that it's structural for both of these organs, it's functional. So when it comes to our liver, we have hundreds of reviews that talk about beneficial changes in liver enzymes. We have the same probably number of reviews that talk about changes in memory, concentration, mental acuity. So as they say, we know this in things like cars, we know this in things around our house, appliances in our kitchen. The structure of that appliance or that car, whatever it might be, function follows that structure. Same with our body. They are inseparable. So when you're talking about something that's indispensable to structure, it is indispensable to the function we all depend on for leading a healthy life. So that's why PC is so critical. Liver antioxidant extracts, that's just all about detoxification. So we need to pay a little bit of homage to our liver for all the work it does for us. And that's what liver antioxidant extracts, by the way, lowest price ever on both of these products, lowest price ever on the bundles, but lowest price ever on liver antioxidant extracts, despite our doubling the level of milk thistle extract, increasing dramatically the standardization for silymarin and silibin, also our turmeric extract, also our artichoke extract. So that product is better than ever.
Wow.
Doubled the potency of its most critical ingredient, and the price didn't go up a penny.
Yeah.
It's
Look at this is the PC size, by the way. You're getting 720 of these. Normally we would sell this for about $150. Just this by itself would be $150. Today you are getting this, and then it's really like getting the liver antioxidants for free. A 360 size of liver antioxidants basically for free, because again, at $124, you can't even buy this for $124. You're getting both these products. We have fewer than 4,000 left, so you do need to jump in if you'd like us to send it home to you. And that's in the largest size, of course, before we go into an advanced order. But I think the bottom line is it makes a lot of sense. I am so happy that I've been taking this. I've been taking the PC Liver and Brain for over 20 years. Over 20 years, every single day. I adore this product. And I think as we get older, we start appreciating more. That's what's great about this. You know you're doing something great for your liver every day, but you will notice a difference with your concentration, with your cognitive function, with your memory. It's those things, it's taking better care of our brain and doing what we can to take care of our brain. And that's the beauty of this, is that you're taking better care of your brain, you're taking better care of your liver, because you need these ingredients to build brain cells, right, Andrew, and to build liver cells.
And when we think about the volume of those tissues in our body, when we think about, say, our liver, and when I'll have some quotes from the research that talks about how critical phosphatidylcholine is, because it feeds that regenerative process. And that regenerative process, it's not optional for the liver. It's part of the liver's ability to survive. And 60% of that liver phosphatidylcholine, it's critically important that we deliver that raw material. And when we think of the membrane surface area of our liver, think about a piece of property. I'm not sure if you have a home, how big your property might be, but if your property is a quarter of an acre, if your property is an eighth of an acre, think about your liver. And the surface area of your liver is about 10 acres. 10 acres.
Jeez.
That's enormous. That's about the size of the property that my factory is built on, hundreds of thousands of. So in fact, the interior square footage of my factory is about the same size maybe as the interior square footage of my liver.
That's amazing.
So when you think about that, that surface area is responsible for the work. That's how so much work gets done. That's how we absorb, say, nutrients in our small intestine, because we have so much surface area that's packed into these elegant structures. So that working surface area of our liver is 60% phosphatidylcholine. So we can't underestimate its importance. It's also more than 10% of the phospholipids in our brain. It's the most important phospholipid in our brain. So there's no escaping its importance. I do know we're probably going to run out of the bundles later, but we're going to run out of the single sizes even sooner.
Whoa.
So I know we're down into the last few hundred of all the single sizes. So we're going to reconstitute those. but that will mean we won't have the ability to reconstitute the bundles later. So we will be running out of this later today. So if you're interested in taking advantage of, really, it's a dime a capsule. It's a dime or 20 cents a day with phosphatidylcholine to try the most important molecule in your liver, the most important molecule in your brain. It really is an incredibly affordable opportunity that I would try, especially you have a money-back guarantee until January 31st.
Oh, you will be so happy you discover these products. Honestly, you will be so, I would not have been taking that for 20 years, right? You move on to something else. But when you start taking a product and it delivers even greater benefits than you thought, it delivers more than what you could have hoped for. And this is not, you get to get it home. You will notice the difference when you take these products. I want to show you again, to Andrew's point, if you'd like to order a single of just the phosphatidylcholine, we do have it in the 120, the 180, the 360, or the 720. You can get 720 capsules right now for $74.90. I take 2 a day of this. $74.90. Again, normally it would be, we don't even carry this size, but if we did, you'd be looking at $150. Normally we carry the 360, that would normally be closer to $80. Today it's under $50. So if you want to take 1 a day, $50, and you're on your way to better brain health, better liver health. I mean, that's the bottom line. Now, if you'd like the liver antioxidants, to Andrew's point, they both are for the health of the liver. They do have different jobs. And the liver antioxidants, as you said, is more of a detoxifier. This is going to help to protect. This helps to protect those livers, the liver and the liver cells. 60, 90, 180, 360. And again, 74.90, come on, for you take 1 a day, that's almost a year. How awesome. I mean, it's exciting that you can get these products home and they're affordable. They're on FlexPay, they're free shipping and handling. And I do think the reason most of us are going for the bundle is because it's like getting one of the products for free. Because one of the products, you can't buy either one. That's actually the little bit smaller bundle. I'm going to show you the big bundle. So I think that kind of helps to really illustrate. And this one, there's only a few more than 3,000 left, and that's for immediate delivery. A few more than 3,000 only now for immediate delivery if you want the big bundle. But here you go, $149.90 would be the everyday price for the PC liver and brain. Liver antioxidants would be $159. So this is incredible. I mean, you can't buy either one of those for $124.90, and then with FlexPay, we'll get it home for $31.22. If you can use express ordering, I'm glad you're stopping in. You'll be so glad you did this. I mean, the peace of mind you get knowing you're doing something great for yourself every single day, the hardest working organ in your body every single day. But then you also notice a difference. You feel sharper, right? You just feel sharper. I think as we get older, I think we all are concerned about that. We all want to live long, healthy lives, but we also want to do what we can to help protect our brain and take care of our brain, because we want to hang on to our memories, and we want to have better concentration, right? We want our cognitive function to be working at its optimal for whatever age we are. And that's what products like this can do, these natural ingredients that can provide all of these great benefits. And if you ever want to try them, this is the day to do it, right, Andrew? This is the best value you've ever brought to us on these products.
And especially we focused on the liver and talking about cognitive function, memory, concentration. In our society now, I think most of us keep working after the age of 60. That used to be an age where people retired. I think in France, that's the retirement age. They're trying to change it, but that was the retirement age. So it's important to me that as I age, I continue to have the cognitive functions, the memory, the concentration, all of those things that are necessary for me to do my job well. I love my job, but I can only do my job well to the extent my brain supports me in doing so, because I have to absorb a rather extraordinary quantity of information and hopefully coherently communicate it to you. That only works, and that only works well if my brain works well. So for me, it goes without saying that I'm going to focus on ingredients that are clearly scientifically associated with the structure of my brain, the structure of my liver, and as they say, function is inseparable from structure. So it's a bit of a wake-up call for all of us. Fortunately, it's a wake-up call that comes with a really affordable price tag, because when you're looking even at the 720 count for PC liver and brain, at 1 capsule, that's 2 years. And at 2 capsules, that's 1 year. So you're talking about just 10 cents or 20 cents a day.
Andrew, haven't you talked about in the past, because this stays in my brain, but I remember you talking once about the fact that the PC, the phosphatidylcholine, it produces a protective barrier for our brain and for our liver? Like a sheath?
There's so many things that this product does, I sometimes omit them. But it's perfectly correct. The choline in phosphatidylcholine, it's shared by acetylcholine. And acetylcholine is the most important neurotransmitter in the brain. The way our neurons work, they require neurotransmitters to communicate with one another. So that's another benefit. But then what you're referring to is sphingomyelin. And sphingomyelin is a critical part of the protective sheath of our brain. And as we get older, protecting our brain becomes even more important. So again, phosphatidylcholine is a critical component in the synthesis of sphingomyelin. So the list goes on and on and on. The longer we talk about this, the more benefits we'd be able to discuss. And again, it's not a drug, it's not a medicine. It doesn't come with any warnings about side effects. All it comes with additional benefits that we don't have the time to discuss.
Yeah, isn't that a wonderful thing? And if you are doing the bundle, we're keeping our eye on that big bundle. We will hopefully go into advanced orders later today when it sells out. There's only about 3,000 or so of this left, so you might want to order that while we do have it. I'm so glad you're going to try it if you're new to this product, and if you are already loving it and taking it, of course, this is the very best day to do it. But we have another today's special we want to squeeze in before our time for the afternoon is through, and this is the Ultimate Friendly Flora. And we talk, you know, this is another one. We could talk about this easily for an hour. The Ultimate Friendly Flora, in a nutshell, is all about healthy gut. Right? It's about gut health. It's all about balancing your gut, providing, I'm on the wrong side. It's about providing your body, your intestines, your digestive system, you're helping to support your immune system with the finest friendly flora. There are many different types of probiotics. There are many different strains of friendly flora. I trust Andrew and his team to choose the right ones for us, the ones that are going to provide maximum benefits. These are stable. You don't have to refrigerate this. They're easy to take. They're easy on your stomach, and they're wonderful to take. I absolutely adore this product. A lot of us who work here, we take it every day. Pat, my producer, he ordered the big one. He stocked up today. We all wait for these today's specials, and that's when we all stock up because we know it is going to be the best value on that product. So we have a 30, a 60, a 120, or a 240 size. Today, normally this would be $175 or $174.90. Today it's $89.90 for the largest one. And it's 090398. If you read the reviews, you will see people love this. There's a lot of talk about probiotic now. I think a lot of people understand the importance of having a healthy gut, of doing what we can to support and keep the balance, that friendly flora balance in our digestive system. But the point is, there's not a lot of choices that are like this, that are this affordable, that are going to get you the actual strains. Because Andrew, with the thousands of different types of probiotic, we trust you to really choose the ones that you know will be stable and provide us those maximum benefits, and we are grateful to you for that.
Well, it's about, first of all, it's about following the science. So no one should trust me blindly. What we do here is you follow the science, and if you look at the formulation here, you're going to see familiar names. Things like Lactobacillus acidophilus, Bifidobacterium lactis. These are the names you should see. What gets more complicated and was very difficult work for us, because, and I was talking about this earlier today, that putting those different strains into a capsule, what we then have to do as a company is we have to put those capsules in what's called an accelerated aging chamber. We want to stress those capsules and stress those strains to make sure that they're going to be hardy enough and sturdy enough to survive, so that you can ingest them, and then once you swallow them, survive in that really inhospitable, that really unfriendly environment in our stomach, that extremely acidic pH of 1 or 2, that it's still going to survive, so then you get to implant them and benefit them. It's like planting seeds. So as I said before, as long as probiotics, as long as our microbiome, the population of our microbiome, there are more organisms in our microbiome, in our body, each and every one of us, than we have cells in our body. They possess more genetic material than we possess genetic material in our body. One of the most fascinating studies I just read just underscores that this is a choice we all need to make. You don't have to choose my product. You could look at the ingredients on the label and understand why, but you need to choose a good probiotic formula. The reason why? our food supply is sterilized. We really don't have an opportunity to be exposed to the organisms to populate our microbiome in a healthy fashion. We're not living outdoors, living out in nature. We're not eating foods that have their microbiome intact. They've been sterilized. Sterilized to protect us from pathogenic, from disease-causing bacteria. So we really don't have an opportunity to create and comprise and collect our own organisms, our own friendly floras. And those friendly organisms we select, they determine how well our digestive system, our immune system, even how well our brain can function on our behalf. So we need to select a healthy source of populating our microbiome. And that really goes without saying. The study I was going to talk about that underscores the importance of that, it was a study that, on one hand, surprised me, astounded me, but then after I thought about it a while, didn't surprise me at all. But as we all know, we've become very good at mapping the human genome, the human genetic blueprint. So we understand that genetic blueprint, and we could look at that, and we have a good sense of our longevity, a good sense of our risk of disease based upon that genetic blueprint. If we look at our genetic blueprint of our microbiome, of the organisms in us, the organisms in us, their genetic blueprint is going to be more predictive of our longevity, more predictive of our risk of disease than our own genetic blueprint. So again, it underscores how important the microbiome is, how important our friendly organisms are, far more important than just healthy digestion, far more important than just a healthy immune system. Yeah. Absolutely critical. Also how we feel, because the majority of serotonin, that critical neurochemical, the majority of serotonin is not synthesized in our brain where it goes to work. It's synthesized in our gut by our microbiome.
It's remarkable, actually. I mean, when you get that in balance, because you know, if your gut is unhappy, you're not feeling good. You're not happy. If you have a happy, healthy gut, you feel like $1,000,000. I mean, I think most of us experience that. And that's why Friendly Flora is there to help balance it. Go read the reviews. People talk about it constantly. People who deal with everything from diarrhea, constipation, all the things, bloating, all the things people deal with when it comes to digestion and having a gut that's out of balance. Your gut's out of balance, your whole body goes out of balance. We hear a lot about that, the brain-gut connection, right? It makes a big difference. I mean, your gut is like a little brain in there because it really does send out signals to the rest of your body, as Andrew was talking about. The key here is finding the right product to help you get it in balance, help you get it in check. And that's what a great Friendly Flora product like this can do. It's 25 billion colony-forming units in one capsule. And they're the strains that Andrew does the research on so that we know. He follows the science, he follows the research, so you know you're taking the right product. For me, for $89 to get 240 days, $89, 240 days of a healthier gut, of a healthier immune system, especially this time of year when a lot of times more than ever, then we're sort of eating things that maybe don't sit as well with us, and our immune system is more taxed this time of year than any other time of year. It's so important to do this. And so if you're not taking it yet, or if you're not taking the right probiotic yet, the right Friendly Flora, this is the one to try. If you have a minute to read the reviews, because we don't have a lot of time left in our show, but you will be, I was really impressed by the feedback people were giving about the world of difference it makes. Really, it's about quality of life. You will just feel better when your gut feels better. I mean, it's just as simple as that.
And in quality ingredients, and
yes.
Again, and it's more than just having a gut that feels better, because there's a very serious chemical connection that goes on between our gut and our brain. As I said before, serotonin, we've probably heard the word before, critical neurochemical, determines our mood and how we feel. We hear about drugs that relate and affect serotonin secretion and serotonin level. But we should understand that our body's natural secretion of serotonin, it might be affecting our brain, but it's taking place in our gut. So there is a direct connection. They call it the gut-brain axis, but a direct connection between the microbiome in our gut, those organisms in our gut, which that's where they predominantly live. They're throughout our body. All the openings of our body are protected by these microorganisms, these friendly flora. But they're predominantly in our gut, and they have a direct connection to how our brain works and how we feel. And just so everyone can see, this information is on our label, of course, but we try to give you as much information as possible so you really understand this formula. And we selected, there are of course probiotic products that have 50 different strains. What we focused on are the scientifically established, the clinically proven strains that are absolutely, without argument, critical components of a healthy gut and a healthy immune system. And that's what we focused on here. Of course, we've all heard of Lactobacillus acidophilus. Most of us have heard of Lactobacillus plantarum. Potentially we've heard of Lactobacillus paracasei. But these are the three most important Lactobacillus strains that we can deliver to you and deliver their benefits, and then of course Bifidobacterium lactis. But as you can see, there's 5 different strains. There's over 25 billion colony forming units, and I'm often asked, why do you put more than 25 billion in? And we put well over 30 billion in, and that's just in case you're not very friendly with your friendly flora. So if you expose it to too much heat at home or too much humidity at home, we just want to make sure that even down the road, you're still going to be getting the maximum potency from this product and you're going to be getting its benefits. I was going to read maybe a couple of reviews very quickly before we run out of time, and then I'll try to go over some science. Our presentations this evening will be brief because we're running out. Whether it's PC liver and brain or liver antioxidants or friendly flora, the presentations will be brief this evening. And this is not a brief review. I'll read this one quickly. Can't live without this. I absolutely can't live without Ultimate Friendly Flora. I've been taking this since 2015 and have not had any stomach issues since. I was always bloated, could not eat certain things, and always felt awful. I went through many tests for my constant bloating and upset stomach, and they could not find anything wrong. I started taking this and haven't had a problem since. I ran out last year doing a move and had to wait to order. I went about 2 weeks without it, and the issues started to come back. I will never be without it again. I bought enough to last 2 years. Thank you, Andrew, for such a great product, along with many other vitamins of yours that I take. And again, this is not a drug or medicine, but remember, our digestive system can't function in a healthy fashion without a proper complement of probiotics, without a healthy microbiome. Our food supply isn't delivering it anymore because of the nature of our sterilized food supply. We're not out in nature and in the environment to pick it up naturally out in the environment. So we need to make a choice of what microbiome supplement we're going to get, what probiotic supplement we can get. I've tried to give you reasons why this one is unique and beneficial. We've been doing it, looking at this research for over 40 years. We've been making this product for over 20 years and only continue to improve it, including this brand new formula we have today.
Well, the good news is 2/3 of the largest size already spoken for the entire day. So that is great news because that is so many thousands of people that are going to be getting this amazing product home. You know, it's a very delicate balance. When we talk about keeping that, it's a very delicate balance. It can be thrown off very easily. It could be your diet. It could be any medications you take, antibiotics, antacids. It could be stress. Have you been under a little extra stress? All of these things upset that balance. It's very, very delicate. And it's not easy to keep it in balance. And that's why people get thrown off. You heard the review, the woman, the doctor didn't even know why is she dealing with this bloat. You know, I mean, it really is, you know, it's scientific, but it is a delicate balance. And I think that's why, especially this time of year, as people are facing more stress, perhaps even than ever before. It's been a stressful time. I think 2020 will go down in history for a lot of people as being one of the most difficult years just because of all of the uncertainty and things we've had to deal with. And then our diet gets worse and we make the wrong choices and then you're taking different medications and all these things really, it messes up the balance, doesn't it, Andrew?
No, it is without question. I have to say that 2020 has been the most disruptive year. I often talk about how there might be some silver linings for all of us that in this challenging year. I was just talking to Dr. Daniel Amen the other day, and that 80% of people are closer with their family. We've learned to be closer with their family. I've gotten to see my nieces more than ever, my goddaughter more than ever. So it's a wonderful thing. I mean, I mentioned this before that my father unfortunately this year passed away, but because of COVID, I got to spend most of the last few days with him. So it's a difficult year, and all of us have challenges that we contend with all the time. But it's up to us whether we make a decision to give our body what it needs to contend with the things that are so challenging. So it's
Andrew,
don't mean to get so yeah.
Sorry I did not know that you lost your dad this year. I'm so sorry. Condolences to you and to your family. I'm sad to hear that news.
Thanks. It's okay. He was 90. He had a great life.
he?
I had a great father.
Oh,
Yeah,
I know. I'm
so.
sure you did. He had to be so proud of you. I'm going to cry. Oops. Oopsie daisies. But anyway, you're right. I think in a year like we've all sort of had, no matter what the trials and tribulations have been, I think it does make us a lot of us focus even more on our health and trying to do what we can to take better care and having proper balance for your digestive system and helping your immune system. If ever there's a time to try to do what you can to have a healthier immune system, one little capsule a day is going to help you do that.
Yeah, I mean, life is always challenging, and as I've said before, that to those of us who take good care of ourselves, those challenges are going to be less disruptive. I mean, it's just, what do they say? It's sort of that life is all about suffering, and it's those of us who accept that, and those of us are going to be better able to contend with that which life delivers. That was 2020. We can all only hope that 2021 is going to be a less disruptive year. But whatever it is, we all have to take life as it comes to us. So again, Ultimate Friendly Flora, these are organisms that are part of the world around us, and they become part of us. So as many cells as we have in our body, we have more microorganisms that live in us. I mean, it's hard to believe. It sounds like science fiction. But those microorganisms that live in our body, they determine how well our digestive system functions, how well our immune system functions. It's something that Daniel and I talked about the other day. So it's up to us to either accept that and do something about it, or life isn't going to be as kind to us.
There you go.
It's a decision. It's a choice.
Amen to that. Andrew, thank you so very much. I know you're back tonight with Shannon, I believe at 8 p.m. Eastern Time?
Yes.
So
at 8 p.m.